Hello, my name is Tony. I'm going to talk about metaverse and how do we distinguish the metaverse and the reality. So, a metaverse is a network of a 3D virtual world focused on social connection, infiltration, and science fiction. The term is often described as a hypothetical iteration of the Internet as a single universe virtual world that is facilitated by the use of virtual and using reality headset. So to simple them, a metaverse is a shared virtual space that is hyper-realistic, immersive, and interactive thanks to the use of AR and VR technology. As a 3D virtual space, the metaverse eliminates all types of barriers, physical or otherwise. It is an endless space where there are no limits to how many people can use it at the same time, what types of activities can take place, what industrials can enter it, lecture, and the metaverse can't be unplugged, reboot or reset. Users can enter it freely at any time, from anywhere in the world, and in doing so, there's always continuity to their experience. And the blockchain technology is a big part of this in the metaverse because it ensures that all transactions within a virtual world are public, easily tracked, and safe at all time. So whether you are using VR headset, AR glasses, or just your smartphone, you will be able to enter a new level of immersion and interactivity where all human senses are more fully engaged and users feel more present in their experience. And every participant in a virtual world takes part in co-experience and help co-create the future of the metaverse through user-generated content, from virtual creations to personal stories that interactions with AI-driven avatars. So yes, Meta is everywhere, incorporated with a great part of the world population moving to remote work during the COVID-19, working online is already a reality for many of us. The metaverse will be just a continuation of that, as Facebook has already tried showing us with horizon workrooms. Others like Microsoft are following suit, and we can only expect more companies to try and send their workers into the metaverse. And for gaming, it's more fun. You can make new friends and earn a lot of money. That is why games like Axie, Infinity, Sandbox, Electra, and are at the forefront of the metaverse race, with a strong social network and decentralized economic at its core. These are the type of platforms likely to attract the most users to the metaverse. For entertainment, downtime can soon look very different in the metaverse, from socialization with real life users can making friends with AI to watching your favorite performance, headlining a mind-blowing virtual concert. The metaverse hypers entertainment to a new level. And with the increased pressure of the society and works, people are constantly venting and looking for pleasure in the virtual world. And also, we will need more AI technology to lighten our burden. This is the reason why the metaverse has been created. The meta universe is slowly being constructed to meet our needs. We can do anything such as shopping, working, education in this virtual world. If this metaverse is perfect and we rely on it, how do we distinguish between the virtual world and the real reality? Use object or switch or AI or our human brains and sense to distinguish. So I have listed three different ways maybe can help us distinguish and get off the metaverse. The first is an object. If we made a switch or an object to help us distinguish and get off the metaverse, will it be worked? Through my research at the present stage, the meta universe has just started, and there are no more investigations and tests on this issue. But through the difference between like dreams and reality, we may be able to distinguish by some details such as looking in the mirror, like identifying through an object may involve certain risks and uncertainties because each person's conceived object is different, and this method can only work under the um, premise or a specific scenes or and situations. So can artificial intelligence help us to distinguish and out of the metaverse? Should AI can be trusted? So through today's artificial intelligence technology is not completely intelligent enough to surpass humans. And if the person in charge implements it, artificial intelligence can be benefit to human. If AI is reliable and efficient in the context of a completely security system, the same is true in the metaverse. But if AI falls into the head of a dangerous people to modify it, it will be very dangerous. So therefore, in the metaverse, due to many uncertain security factors, it is completely believed that the AI may not be completely reliable method. So can our human brains help us to distinguish the real world and the virtual world? So our brain will make mistake to confuse that what's the real world, what is the virtual world. Like the movie The Matrix says, ever have that feeling where you are not sure if you are awake or dreaming? So therefore, our human brain is like our flick friend when we are in a brand new space or chaotic world. It has a lot of uncertainty. If the structure of the metaverse is exactly the same as the real world, our brains are immersed in the virtual world for a long time, which may confuse to tell us that it is the real world. So no matter what we see and hear, we will fall into a chaos. So in conclusion, it is worthy of recognition is that the metaverse is a milestone in the progress of human science and technology, and it is also a key point in our continuous exploration of new life. The emergence of a metaverse will make human life, education, and employment more efficient and more convenient for sure. At the same time, due to many uncertain factors and technology shortcomings, the metaverse is still incomplete and perfect. So we still need more researches and experiments on how we can truly distinguish between the real event and the virtual reality world. At least for now, in terms of the real object, the AI, our human brain, it need to be effective in specific situations. But what is certain is that when the door of the metaverse is completely opened, we will truly find a suitable method to distinguish.